Yo, what's everyone? It's a Dark Horse here. We've received 5 nice. Received. Great. Well, I think that's a good thing. Obviously, we're stacking up them gems, though. Obviously, across the board with all these events and, you know, raid battles and whatnot. But in this episode, we're going to be playing some ranked. Yeah. Let's jump into a ranked game. I think... Actually, before we do that, I want to go into and do some minor deck adjustments. Obviously, in regards to the new cards, I definitely think they're beneficial in getting. They are only rares and normals. But yeah. Let's have a little look. This is our deck. This is what we're running at the moment. But there are a few cards I advise adding to your deck. One including the Giant Trunade, wherever the hell it is. So I think it's all the way at the end. Yeah. Basically, if there are 3 or more opponents' monsters in attack position, their lanes ahead of you, return all level 4 or lower monsters in those lanes to their owner's hand. Great way of getting rid of that bloody cohesion Z-Metal tank if it's coming for you, especially if that person is a pain in the backside and he's thrown all his monsters at you. But yeah, it allows you to get rid of the high, well, any of the thing. Oh, no, yeah, return all the level 4 or lower monsters. Yeah, so basically, if they're gunning constantly at you, Giant Trunade's going to be the card you want. Add that to your deck. Also, you don't have to run these two, but obviously I'm just trying to think of how they will work in my decks. You also have Ready for Intercepting. Basically, all of your monsters in the lanes ahead of your empty monster zones are teleported there and then gain 500 attack and defense, which is perfect for a defense maneuver, especially if you're focusing on one lane. The trap card's there. The only downfall is because it's a trap, it could potentially just trigger off whenever it sees fit, because you don't have a choice when these traps activate. So you'd have to play it at the right... Well, you play it basically when they're going to attack directly, I suppose. But at least it gives you some form of, like, quickly teleportation, like, defense. Taking that into account, you can run with this. Obviously, this card is more beneficial running with the Alexis deck, I think. Then for some reason I wanted to call her a Shizu, and I'm thinking, bro, that's Marek's sister. But yeah, it's a pretty decent card. It depends if you want to run that or not, but these are all commons and rares. Probably advised looking into obviously the new cards and basically trading in your spell and traps that you don't need. Keep your monster cards, because you may need them for obviously leveling up certain monsters at some point. Don't make the mistake that I kind of did. But yeah, early game. If 2 or more lanes ahead of you contain an opponent's monster in attack position, the monster with the highest attack among them is returned to its owner's hand. Which would be good. Let's say they bring Stardust out or Utopia or something. You just go skadoosh kapow. You know? So we add that. I have no idea what I'm going to drop, because I am running a lot of spell cards and traps. The problem is, Stop Defense is great. Sword and Shield is great as well. But also, I don't want to stack too many. I tried to keep it to a 5 thing. But this is the good thing about being in silver. You can kind of trial run certain cards. So what I'll do is I'll drop... Stop Defense is too beneficial. Do we drop Shield Handler? Because it's not often I use Shield Handler. Let's drop Shield Handler and then drop... Do we drop a monster? Okay. Okay, sorry, I was thinking about that way too hard. I was debating, obviously, Sword and Shield is beneficial, but yeah, we'll jump in and we'll see how we fare, obviously, in ranked. Ranked matches, ranked play. Let's go. Begin duel. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Obviously, if you can get the thing is, you don't need to run Shield Handler unless you necessarily need to. It's more, I think that's more of a decent trap card when you're running Blue Eyes or something as your ace and you want to protect those cards. With Odd Eyes, with the Pendulum Summon, you kind of gain the benefit of all the destruction immunity anyway. So it might not be that much of a problem with my deck. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. You. Okay. This is perfect. This, all I need is that resonator and we're pretty much set. Okay, taking this into account, I'm going to go super speed in center. I'm going to go defense mode, and I'm going to go defense mode with time gazer, and I'll ready up. Because technically speaking, I could just tribute, next turn, I can tribute my 2 pendulum monsters to bring out Blue Eyes, bring Odd Eyes out through the pendulum scale, and then that way they've all got immunity to destruction. Plus they get the attack stat increase. Obviously, if we get the ace card, boom, bonus. If we don't, never mind. But yeah, I think this would probably be the most solid play for us at this point. It's a good hand. I think we're good. Unless someone has like block attack or something. Maybe in these ranks they do. But yeah. We'll see. So we've got the cohesion, but he's not running it as an ace, so it kind of doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest. But we get the pendulum scale. Then I'll tribute those two to bring Blue Eyes out. But then... Oh, you know... Oh, actually, no, we're going to be destroyed anyway. Okay, doesn't matter. If he'd set, that would have been actually pretty decent. Because I could have destroyed it and then attacked Yuma head on. But we'll see. It depends on who gets the ace. I think I'm in good... I'm in a good position to get it. I'd like to think. I don't like it when people don't ready up. Okay, there's the block attack. So you are my target now. You made a mistake doing that. Because I don't get it. You prevented me from getting it so he could get it. But you're cohesioning on that guy. So you just gave the guy the ace card you're planning to go forth with your cohesion. Welcome to the silver ranks, ladies and gentlemen. Right, it's time to bust a cap in this guy. Right. Since you want to play like that, that's not a problem. I'm going to stay in defense mode there. I'm going to go... Yeah. Yeah. Tribute. Odd Eyes comes through pendulum scale. And then I ready up. You know what? Send it forth. And all we have to do is hold down these forts now. Because what I'm going to do, I don't like hiding in defense mode with a powerful monster, but it is beneficial. But then if Megho does go over an 1800, yes, we will take things. This is where Sword and Shield would come in handy. Because if that was the case scenario, we could just Sword and Shield and switch our attack and defense. But yeah. Okay. So you're Cheerio. You have got a problem with me, but it's fine because I'm going to destroy your card. Sucks. You know, this is the thing with Cross Tool. You kind of discover... Ooh. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay. Well, yeah, even if he targets me. This is where Odd Eyes is so good. Force Raider, you're gone. Goodbye. Au revoir. Goodbye. Yo, Cheerio. You made a great mistake messing around with me, bro. I'm a walking dynamite. Au revoir to your monster. I love this deck. This deck build is so good. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Give me stop defense, please. Just to take it out on your Cheerio. Give me what I need, and I will be in your debt forever. Will I ever? Elf Slight, okay. Well played. You've increased your X-Head Cannon. See, Mad Archfiend's a perk because it has Curse as well. So that's a winner. This is a shame because the Blue Eyes is literally been placed on that side. I need to find a card that gives me Pierce. I think a card giving Pierce would be more beneficial than Stop Defense. But if I can find a monster that can give me that ability, that would be... Ooh, Vast Dragon. Ooh, okay. Taking that into account, you're a 2500 attack, but you reduce, but you have cohesion, so that would be perfect. So, let's go. X-Head Cannon. Mad Archfiend. Let's go. Let's tango. Yo. You're gonna hide in defense mode, and while you do that, I'm gonna stack up my cards. Oh, don't you just love it? Yuma and Yuchirio. Oh, I feel bad for Megos because, you know, they didn't really... Sorry, I'm a little speechless at the moment. Okay, so they do have something for protection. I was gonna... Oh, you are a cheeky, you're a little devil, you are. There's me thinking you were gonna let me wipe you clean with 4,000 attack. Wait, why didn't... Oh, I don't have cohesion. Oh, you spud. I've just realised. Oh, I'm so dumb. I thought I had cohesion. It's fine. Yo, I mate. Floodgate, okay. Oh, well played, Phantom. Yo, cheerio, mate. You're dead. Cheerio. Mate, that's embarrassing. I cannot believe I can't believe I even thought I had cohesion. I've been so used to seeing cohesion, I thought I had it. Oh, Botville. This is fine. Right, okay. Taking into account, let me see. No, I'm gonna zoom in. I want my blue eyes. Unable to move for 2 turns, but it's fine. You mate, you ain't even gonna come for me. Wait. Whoa. It's fine. We hold down the fort. This is fine because it's going to clash with Blue Eyes. And then Blue Eyes will destroy it. And then I'll attack directly for 1,800. Your cheerio, you chose the wrong person to tango with. Ready. Actually, no. It might not. It might... No. I'll move. Blue Eyes won't move, so that means he'll attack my X-Head Cannon first. I've just realised that. My Blue Eyes won't clash with it. Yo, I think I'm getting way too ahead of myself in these duels, but... Mate, it's all fun and games, man. You gotta laugh at it, you know what I mean? But even still, mate, I'm still stronger by 100. So, I'll take that. I will be gutted if I lose, but yeah. But I think we've got a strong enough deck to counter whatever we're playing with. But oh mate, he's gutted. Oh, he went defense mode. Okay, Meghost. I'm not even focused on Meghost. I'm just kind of seeing what you do against my blue eyes. Mate, yo, this Yuichirio, man, it's just... he deserves it. Wait, what was Yuma's... Oh, he hasn't played the ace card yet. Okay. It must be Monster Reborn, then. Must be. Monster Reborn or Dark Hole. It's one of the two. I have no idea what this Yuichirio is playing, though. I don't care, man. The thing is, with the mate, with the high attack I can produce off these monsters, yeah, it's just perfect. It really is. See, the great thing, my Vorse Raider has Pierce, so even if it goes defense mode and my Odd Eyes dies, I can still attack directly, period. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go after you, Meghost. I love the way this deck plays. It's so good. Apart from my slight slip-ups and misplays. You know what I mean? But compare this, obviously, to Master Duel. Master Duel is just the same thing over and over. But Cross Duel, yes, it's the same thing over and over. But you're playing against 3 other people running different combos and different decks. Bruh, yo, this Yuichirio, I don't know what the hell you're running, yeah, but... bruh. Once upon a time, we were all there. Okay. 1800, 1800, mate. This is cool. The thing is, it's funny because, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get how Yuichirio has no cards to defend himself. A Dark Hole, okay, my wide right. You're trying to protect him. You cannot protect the power of Odd Eyes. I feel like I'm doing a tag duel here, man. Horn of the Unicorn. Look, he knew it was game over, mate. He accepted his fate. Yuma trying to Dark Hole me. Should have took you down to 3rd place. Someone activate Hyperspeed or Super Rush Headlong or whatever the card's called. Ka-ching. Right, boom, let's jump into another duel. Let's do this. It's time to cross duel. Skidoosh. Skidoosh. To be fair, I'll be in gold before I know it. 13 gems, okay. More gems. More gems. Cool. It's time to cross duel. I've just realized, yeah. I didn't actually play any of the new cards. I think there's some decks that just don't really need it. I've got hiccups. Alright, here we go. The crystal. GIF. Okay. Mellow, low, 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 low. Oh, it's hoping to pull Time Gazer. Okay. There's no blue eyes. Alright, first defense mode. And let's send you in. I don't think I'm gonna... someone's gonna have hyperspeed, super speed, or hyperspeed dash. I don't know, whatever we're gonna call it. Mate, there's so many games coming out this season, this time of the year. Like, this was always the best time of year for games. And I know I'm diverting off Yu-Gi-Oh topic, but pff, you got some games coming to this channel, and I'm excited. All right, here we go. Oh, my baby dragon. Oh. You gonna give me Blaze? Oh wow, no one went for it. Hey, I like you a lot. Oh, he went for defense for the fact it was a high defense. Now it's forced to play it out. This is why Blaze is so good. You gotta be patient. I'm gonna pull Time Gazer next go. I need to get Stargazer. That is one card that would bump this deck up to pristine. Dark Hole. Oh. Yo, they're dead. The second Odd Eyes comes out, game over. I don't even care. Oh, God. Oh, no, no, no. Right, I'd feel bad for... I didn't mean to play it. Well, I did, but yeah. I'm going to persevere. I feel bad. This guy just... well, he didn't help me out. He just kind of forced the monster out of defense mode. As long as he doesn't put it in attack mode, because I don't really want to give up my... You know what? I'm going to go defense mode. For the time being. Yeah. Wow, we kept it in defense. Mate, Mellow Loco, what's going on, bruh? You know what? You are starting to grind my gears. This guy really... I don't trust that face down card, if I'm being completely honest. I do not. I don't get why he's... Ah... That's the spell card I want as well. Poisonous Winds. That'd be so good. I don't trust, because the thing is, the problem with the Gearfried being there, if he has Shield Handler, the Dark Hole won't do nothing. And I'll end up getting attacked directly. That's fine. Next turn. Dark Hole. Clean them up. You know what, Loco? I was going to give this guy at the top some trouble. But you know what? I'm coming for you now, son. Because you've just basically shown me everything you've got. And you know what that means? Wait. I can't go for him yet. I can't go for him yet. I know I'll Dark Hole him. But I need to keep... the Tiger Jet. Okay. Send Vorce Raider, and I'll go V Tiger Jet, and then I'll ready up. Actually, I'm gonna... yeah. I don't know, actually. I'm trying to think. Okay. We're kind of protected at this point. So, I'm not going to use Dark Hole yet. I was just thinking about it, thinking about my options and how the things weigh up and that, and I don't think it would be logical for me to even go with that play yet. He definitely has Wall of Disruption. There's not a deck out there that doesn't run Wall of Disruption. I could Dark Hole all his monsters. Okay, that's annoying. It put it on 1500. I'll let it play. I'll let it play. Oh, that's well played. Can't get no direct damage there. That's not a problem. We're going to push fourth. The only thing... Curse of Anubis triggers. Okay. Locks him in defense mode. We know he... Mate. This gift guy's just sat there like... I don't even have to play a card, bro. Oh, but I'm forcing you to play a card now. Let's see. Let's see. We're only on turn 3. Mate, Loco has nothing to go with. Give me Time Gazer. Yes. Go, Mad Archfiend. Time Gazer, follow through. Oh no, wrong one. It's fine. We set the play. We set the play. We go Odd Eyes. Blue Eyes next turn. Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes. Manifesting the cards that I draw. I actually don't have a drink. I was hoping to get a drink, but no. No. Actually, no. There's no point. Well, Loco's got nothing. If it comes to a dark hole, baby. Oh my god, he's... Utopia! I was speaking about him the other day. Utopia. Who summoned Utopia? Oh, you summoned Utopia. He definitely has something. There is no way he's going to give me an easy bloody attack thing. I've got a feeling he has... Mate, I could just basically... I could ruin anyone here. Okay. The thing is, I want to hold it out until we get immunity destruction. That's why I want to hold out, because then that way I'm guaranteed a freaking direct attack. Don't even need it. I'm just taking everyone down. Come forth, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Oh no. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Vice Dragon. That would do. It would do. We can work with that. Alright. Who do I want to send Odd Eyes in for, though? I know what, I don't think it really matters. We'll play him there. Normal summon. Vice Dragon. Mate, every single lane, it doesn't matter where they're coming from. Doesn't matter what lane they are. I'm going to Dark Hole. Okay, you've gone defense mode there. You see, I have full control of deciding who gets second or third. Mate, you have no power here. Oh. Oh, do I or don't I? Ugh, screw it. There's the shield handler. Okay, I had a feeling he'd have it, but I weren't too sure. But I also had to see if I can guarantee the solid play there. What do you got? What did he have? Shadow spell. Intercept wave. This is a joke. Ready. I don't even need them new cards, really, because I never bloody play them. I don't care, mate. This deck, oh, it's a freaking masterpiece. I am just going to save gems until there's something out there that I genuinely want. Because at this point, this deck, I know we're only in silver rank, but it's not the point. Oh, Gift's pissed, mate. He sat the whole game out and Loco got the freaking second place. Alright, get me in gold. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. Obviously, we're going to go silver 1, but still. Oh my god, I'm not even in silver 1 yet. Get me to silver 1. Oh, man. You know what? I was going to wrap it up here. But because... Do we? Let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome to the longer Friday episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. What I'll do is obviously make this one longer because we've done other things in the previous episodes. But here we go. I'm going to do another duel because I'm... The thing is, if it weren't for the tickets yet, I know for a fact I'd get none of these plays off. But yeah, mate. The meta deck of Cross Duel. This is what it is. That joke. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. It's time to do the duel. A tem. I feel like I should just go for a tem. Oh my god, you've done it. Oh, yeah, baby. You know what? I'm considering not running spell and traps because I don't even need them. I'll go defense there and then I'll play that there. Blaze, okay. Interesting. Well, you're going to destroy my monster anyway because you're in attack mode, so that's a win. And also, you're going to have super or hyper speed. Hyper speed. We're entering cohesion territory here. And he's... It's fine. You know the one thing I love about the Blaze effect? If you look at the character, yeah, he has little flames over his body. So good. Okay, that cohesion, it could be a problem. We are entering the meta territory. I'm just trying to think of how I can play this. Because I can't really go for a tem. I have to focus on that cohesion, but I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to play against that. Unless I pull... Okay. Compulsory evacuation as well. Okay. I didn't realise compulsory evacuation pinged it back before getting the ace card. Oh, this one's definitely a challenge. Because I'm trying to think of how we can play this. And I've got the short straw here. If I go Resonator, I probably have to bring Blue Eyes out early. Unless I do this. We go with our old school play. We go old school. Our first ever deck build would push a monster forward, go Dark Resonator, Blue Eyes on the field, destroy the monster in defense mode. That's our play. That's our breakthrough. Until we can pull that necessary, well, Time Gazer. Always waiting on Time Gazer. All I have to do is, yeah, I have to figure out a way of dealing with this freaking cohesion. I don't run Bewitchment no more. The way I view it is obviously going to continuously stack the attack up. Currently, its attack standing is what? 2,900. Okay. If he wants to attack, I could just keep setting in defense mode. I don't have to worry. The only thing is, he's going to have to push forward and then play another card. That would be his play. So, I was going to persevere and wait. Interesting. I was going to persevere and wait for the blue eyes. Oh, shit. I just got to hope my battery don't die. I don't even know what it's on. I can't risk checking. The only thing I could do is possibly run and get my charger. Give me a minute. I say run, I'm bloody hobbling like. There we go. Okay. See where we're at. This is fine. Giant Soldier of Stone, great for defensive. We'll hold on to that for Cohesion Z-Metal Tank. I'm going to then go with this into Blue Eyes. Use skill. Complete. Ready. This would allow me a guaranteed damage on a Tem. Unless... Nah, it definitely doesn't have anything. This is good. This is good. I have to deal with a Tem before Lloyd... Oh, God. They've started. It started. Alright, get rid of that. We go for the attack directly. Alright, ready. Unless he's got something in hand. Preferably, it doesn't really make much of a difference for me because the Z-Metal Tank has to move forward one before he can summon again. So, we're in a very good position. Why? Yeah, Tiger Jet gets a direct attack for 16. Not first place yet, but we'll take second. Either way, mate, it doesn't make a difference. We're fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, mate. Oh, my. Oh, my God. Right, there. Ready. Let's go. Oh, you brought Black Luster to the field. Okay. 2,500. It protects you for a certain period of time, but you can only manage to defend for so long. They haven't summoned in the Cohesion Z-Metal Tank. We're fine. We just hold down defensively. It'll be on 1,700. We go odd eyes. We prevent destructions. Mate, we got this. Also, bearing in mind, I do have Wall of Disruption face down too. Oh, shit. I did not see that coming. Whoa. Oh, wow. I did not see that coming. That was not what I anticipated. Talk about a top deck. And loses 500, still 36, man. You know, that's a chongus. Still holding second place, though. Yeah, I'll take second place. That's all I need to promote anyway, so it's fine. I need Hanover Boy and attempt to summon a monster. Yeah. Giant Grenade. Yeah, of course. Course. 2,000. What's my attack? I think this might be manageable. I think we're fine. I think we'll only take a couple of hundred damage at most. We get the attack increase plus the extra 200. There's no way you're gonna have... No, you can't have another stop defense. We're fine. We're good. Yes. You motherfucker. Wow. Unbelievable. You've got some bloody nerve. There we go. Mate, there's still another turn as well. I know there ain't. Wow. I don't know, man. That giant grenade's good, but is it good? I don't know. The duel finished, though. We managed to survive, which is the main thing. But yeah, second place, I'll take it. We got promoted, which is good. Heading into Silver 1 now. But yeah. Obviously, I need to grind more because I don't want to be stuck at, like, bronze again, because that will take even longer. So I do need to start grinding this game a lot more on and off camera. But yeah. Alright, we'll wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Peace. 70 points to get silver, to get to gold. Damn.